Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the sinusoidal signals. Now, sinusoidal signals can generally appear in these forms: xt equal to a sin omega t or xt equal to a cos omega t. Or if it is shifted, it may appear with a phase angle or phase shift in a sin omega t plus minus phi, or in the form a cos omega t plus minus phi. Now first, you know that these type of signals are generally periodic signals. Okay, sinusoidal signal or cosine signal are periodic signal and they look like this. Periodic signal means these will it will the signal which repeat this waveform again and again. They are called periodic signals. So that means this signal will repeat this unique portion again and again. So this unique portion which it repeats always, we know it as the time period of the signal. So if it is 0, suppose the time period is capital T, and here I am taking the axis as small t, and this is the magnitude. Okay. So the maximum value, this type of signal, they go up and having a positive value, and then they come to 0 and then go down and then having then come to 0 again. So this is a cycle, we call it a cycle, and the time consumed to the time required to complete a cycle is called t. And you know, as they are periodic, they are having frequencies. So this omega, the factor omega, is contributing to the frequency. So what is omega? What is omega? Omega is nothing but angular frequency, and we can express omega as 2 pi f, right? So what is f? F is frequency, linear frequency in hertz. Now we know what is relation between f and time period t. It is 2 pi by t. We can write that omega is equal to 2 pi f and f is equal to 1 by t. So we can write 2 pi by t equal to omega. So this is an important relation of any sinusoidal signal. Now suppose sometimes we also find that this time scale is not given in only t, it is given in omega t. We get that sometimes this sinusoidal signal is not just given in t, rather it is given in omega t. So then what will be the scale? As we know this equation, now suppose at this time, now when it was with t axis, it was initially capital T, and we know it is the midpoint, so it was capital T by 2 when it was with only axis t. Now when we are determining it with omega t, what values we can get? Just let's see. When the value of t is equal to 0, so we can write that omega into t is also equal to 0. Now when the value of t is equal to capital T by 2, what will be the value of omega t? You put the value of omega here. What is omega? Omega is 2 pi by capital T. So now what is your t here? It is capital T by 2. So what we are getting here? This t and t cancel out. These two cancel out. So when for this waveform having a time period t, when it is changed, the time axis is changed to omega t, this value of t by 2 is actually converted as in value of pi. Understood? Initially it was in a time scale. We are changing basically omega t. You know that omega t is equal to theta. Omega t is equal to theta. Theta is actually a moving angle. So this angle can be expressed in radians. So this scale is changing from t, it is going to theta scale or omega t scale. So what will be the value of t here? If t small t is equal to capital T, then omega t will become 2 pi by t into capital T. So it will be 2 pi now. So the scale is changed to 2 pi when the time axis is converted to omega t form. Understood? Now let's come to this type of expression. Here it is written leading. If it is plus, that means there is a we call them a leading angle, and if there is a minus, it will be lagging angle. Okay. Another thing I would like to explain that if the sine omega t form is like this, cos omega t, what do you mean by cos omega t? We know from trigonometry that sine omega t plus 90 degree is cos theta, as well as sine omega t minus 90 degree is also cos theta. Now here, if you think of sine omega t sine 90 degree plus omega t, or sine pi by 2 plus omega t. What do you find? You find that this value, at the value of when t equal to 0, you are getting the value as sine pi by 2 means 1. That means this magnitude is maximum. There is a magnitude here. In sine sinusoids, this value is 0 here. So where the value started for cosine form, it is having a maximum peak. So this signal is the cosine signal, which is actually 90 degree ahead of a sine signal. So this signal is cosine signal. So in the cosine signal at 0, it is having a magnitude, whereas a sine signal is 0 at time equal to 0. Okay. So now what is the phase difference between sine signal and cosine signal? It is basically 90 degree. Find that this is pi by 2 and this is 0. So what is the difference between two signal? This is 0 and this is 0 here. If you find the phase difference between these 2 points, you will find it 90 pi by 2. If you find the difference from peak to peak, you will also find it will be pi by 2. And this signal, cos signal, is ahead with respect to the sinusoidal signal. So that means here should be, it is a positive sign. It should have a positive sign. Now suppose these signals, if it occurs from after 90 here, it will become a cosine again, but it will be by a 90 degree lag. So what I want to say, that if the signal is shifted in the right hand side direction, it will be a lagging signal, whereas if the starting point, that means if the starting point of a signal is with a reference signal, if it is in the left hand side, the starting point is in the left hand side, you will understand it will be a advance signal or plus phi signal. Similarly, with respect to a reference signal, if another signal starts from starts at right hand side point, you will understand that this signal should have a minus phi, because it is lagging with respect to the reference signal. So that's why I want to say that, suppose here I have given, we know that generally for a lagging circuit, voltage current lags voltage by certain angle. Now here you find that the the voltage, this is the reference voltage waveform, a sinusoidal waveform. Now these voltage, this waveform, which is actually written as a current waveform, it has been started. That means it is 0 here. It is 0 with respect to the reference voltage waveform in the right hand side. Okay, so it is started afterwards. It has been started afterwards. That means here it is written that this difference of angle is 30 degree. That means when the voltage waveform has started at up to 30 degree, there was no current waveform. The current waveform started after 30 degree. So which is after, or which is delayed, or which is lagging, that is actually written in the right hand side, whereas which is advanced, which is plus phi, will be drawn in the left hand side. Okay, so I guess I have given you a brief idea about sinusoidal signals. So thank you.